Hi, Taurus. This is advice for you for your next 7 days, whenever you're watching this. And if you hear any meowing, it's Lily. Something just slipped. Yep. That was a sneaky way for that card to show up. It flipped over and then it was in the bottom of the pile. That old gnome is all about changing everything, the whole world spinning around underneath your feet, tricking yourself to get to somewhere you're supposed to be, but you didn't you know how a parent tells you, oh, we're going to get ice cream, and then they take you to the dentist. So the inner aspect of you, not the I am presence or the higher self, or your source self, not that. Some mischievous inner child version of you is helping you get out of a situation you're in. That seems like, honestly, as it's driven you a little batty. You shut your eye to the past and you're looking at the future with this drunken look on your face. But you can't get to the future without acknowledging what happened to you in the past first. Fairies are pixies. And undressing of a salad in reverse. Okay, but give me just a minute, because this is a really strange energy to be attempting to decipher. It's like you're playing a trick on yourself so that you don't mess something up. Oh, this is self-sabotage. But beneficial sabotage, like you were about to do something really messed up. And an energy came into your life to turn everything completely, spin it around your feet so much you didn't have any choice but to pay attention to the flow of things. There was no structure in your life. There were no walls, no corners, no privacy. There was no kind of stable footing, as Lily just pointed out. You were literally, by the universe, your inner self and the universe, so your inner child and the universe conspired against you to undo a situation or to put a situation back that you were attempting to leave behind, to flow away from. So this water that's coming out of her hand here, this light, I swear to God, I got it just to be like, okay, better lighting in these readings. Now it's like the moon glaring at you. So you see this water here? Excuse my fingernails, I've been gardening. That water wasn't flowing out of her hand at one point. She's allowing it now to flow out of her hand. And see this little one right there, flying up to catch the water and to close her hands. You were about to let go of something that you shouldn't have let go of, because some collective told you to, you have to let go of things. But something was meant for you to be there, and there's divine assistance to keep what's meant for you there. Because there's true, genuine, love for you here. It's very strange. I wonder, I don't wonder what you're doing, and that's your personal business. But I'm glad that there has been this force in your life that is undoing something that wasn't meant to be undone. How strange. does this have to do with this though? So the next 7 days, this is some strange energy of divine intervention. This is the first time in years of this that I have seen or felt this combination of like emotions and energies. And Taurus, whatever you've done, the universe is here to save you. And there's no harm, there's no danger. It's simply like you should have this relationship in your life. And you were cutting cords with this relationship because there wasn't enough stability in your life. And then this other energy comes in and shakes things up even more so that you lose all forms of stability and learn to go with the flow. And then there's these people here that are moving you forward into the flow. But this energy of undressing of a salad and then having it in reverse, a situation wasn't moving forward. It was constantly being undone and then redone. Oh, that's what this is. You know those little pop-up things where it's like a dome and then there's these dice in it and then you push it and every time it gives you a different thing? Or like, I think that game Minecraft, where you keep turning around to see a different view. Well, you were turning around here and you kept making yourself to see the same view. And the universe has been spinning everything around you to get you to see it from a different perspective. And it wouldn't even mean any of that if this wasn't there. If this wasn't here, this would be that your life in the next 7 days is going to change so much from what you knew. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff. And it's going to be moving through you. You're going to feel alive. You're going to feel like you're letting some stuff go and you're gaining other things. And there's people that you might have to let go, or that are letting go of you. And you guys are both moving and you're all moving in different directions, but still connected by these waters and this planet. And then this comes in and undoes this. It puts it back the way it was without the disturbance of balance. So something is coming into your life and making things a lot more stable for you. This is such a distracting energy. It's all with this gnome card. I keep looking at this, wondering, what is there something else? Why is this gnome so happy while this woman here is so solemn looking? I'm stuck on this, and then what are these guys doing over here? Like, a collective of pixies isn't the most mature energy to be around. And then this, the universe coming in and undoing all of it and putting it right back again. How strange. All these readings today, man, they're so... 8 because of the 26, 10 because of the 3 and the 7, and a 12 because of the 4 and the 8. 8, 10, 12. Constantly going up by 2. And then this is 31, which is a 4. So logically, what the next number would be 14, which would be 5, shaking things up. Change. Taurus, are you afraid to move forward in life, so you're keeping yourself stuck? I kind of want to give you a hug. The bar of the water is this right here. If you look at this, well, here, look at this. But look, focus, please. Thank you. You see how back here it's this strange sepia kind of faded earthy coloring, and here it's very excuse me just 1 second. Thank you. Okay, it's almost as if she's remembering a whole different life, and she was about to let go of some really good memories, or she had, you know, it's just like this is something in the past and she's remembering it, and she's like releasing the pain associated with memories. It's very weird in a way, mainly because this is also similar to Aries. You guys are moving forward, and yeah, it hurts. It's gonna feel weird letting something go. It's gonna feel strange letting some aspect of yourself that you've been used to for so long go. Death card on the bottom of the deck. But you're supported and you're loved, and you're already this different person. It's just these memories that have kept you they've kept you in a state of like a puddle of water instead of a pond of water. You've been reflecting on the worst of it, basically. Because if you would just move forward instead of constantly going back to that thing that doesn't feel like home. You know, when everything around you is spinning around and you have no stable footing, you become your own anchor. And you're your own home first and foremost before you're home anywhere else. And here are the things that have been shaken up for you so that the waters can clean themselves off. Don't keep yourself, you know, in the same situations because you're afraid to experience something new. Fresh water is always good. This could even be something as simple as get a water filter. Change the way you drink water, and, you know, all the things, the collective of pixies inside the water that you take inside yourself, and that they go through the entire structure of your internal body. Because look at this. It's like the internal workings of you. Sorry, I'm feeling this really deeply. It feels like someone that's been holding on to the memory of an ex, and they're letting it go to move forward into, you know, a whole party single life. But instead of being, you know, getting dressed up and going out, they keep themselves constantly in this feeling of I'm not okay type of thing, because everything is not stable enough. Sorry for the shaking. You know, the advice coming through with this is just move forward, same as Aries. Let the flow of energy in you move. You don't have to be an enclosed system constantly going back to you know, a certain way of being, stuck in your way type of behavior. And the things inside of you, if we just look at this as something that you yourself are, you know, not dealing with anybody else, just you and the energies within you and around you. Just yours, though. Allow yourself to feel a wider range of emotions, from the childish spectrum to the grown-ups spectrum of like divinity. This is about undoing, like doing the impossible, and I mean, it's called undressing of a salad. I mean, come on. Can you even imagine getting all the salad dressing off of a leaf without a flood of water? Or you could just accept all the different parts of you and move forward as a complete being with your immaturity and your maturity, your divinity and your human life, your inner child and your inner mother. And the bodacious bodag and the singer of initiation, but kind of sort of upside down. So, whenever I've gotten the singer of initiation, it's always about a phase in life, a part in life where you change the page of a book, you know, one chapter going to the next. And it's funny because this is the number 9, but when I put it this way, it's the number 6. And the entire row here is reversed, and that row is upright. You're just getting in your own way, and you've gotten in your own way so many times to avoid this initiation into your mature, wise self. That you ran out of ways to sabotage yourself, and it's actually happening. You're growing up. You reach that, you know, the electric fence of yourself that you've put around yourself to be a certain kind of person, and you're doing things that are out of the norm for you. Because there's only so many different ways you can, you know, pretend you're... This card, this entire reading could be just this card. It's like a bride being too afraid to go walk up to the altar. So she's constantly adjusting her shoes, she adjusts her outfit, you know, she checks her makeup, she cries, and then she has to adjust her makeup again. Like, just let yourself be happy. I mean, if this that known teaches you anything, it's to just laugh at everything. It doesn't all have to be, you know, sorrow and sadness and just healing and, you know, spending money and then having no money and remembering and all of that stuff that's just not in the present moment, because she's using the present moment to stare at what was. Like, yeah, you would need a really irritating energy to be around you to get you out of this loop so that you can move forward. Aries and Taurus both seem to be upside down. And the universe's intervention to help you be right side up seems like it's just, you know, taking things away from you or being mean to you in some way, or just, you know, picking on you like kids in like kindergarten or something, I don't know, preschool. Ugh, that flipped over, but I don't want to. It was the Master Maker upside down. Which means you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. You're not mastering anything. You're not growing up. You're being completely at novice level. So it's like someone working at McDonald's and never ever becoming a McDonald's manager. They're just constantly a McDonald's cashier. or replace McDonald's with whatever your career is or your job. And I'm using relative examples that everybody can relate to. A fairy guide, the white hot room, the place you go to make your decisions for your future and your life and how you want to manifest things and how you want to be, and that stillness inside that you go to. You kind of need to go there. Epona's wild daughter. You can't move forward into this new beginning for yourself, whatever this thing you want to do that the universe is helping you do. If you don't stop looking at the past and the lessons you've already learned and actually allow yourself to learn new lessons, if you don't allow yourself to learn new lessons, you're not going to be able to move forward in life. Which then brings a bunch of strange characters into your life that have to, do weird things to get you out of your rut. Because the bottom of the deck is the Dark Lady. She does whatever is necessary and then brings you back to the light. Handle things with wisdom. The past should have taught you wisdom. The pain shouldn't have hunched you over in so much, regret or whatever. Because you're fine. These two cards, it's like the light from what you want is illuminating and keeping you safe from all your made up stuff about life. I don't know what's on the other side of this door of you being more in the present moment. Because this is also a card of ruminating on the past and pain. And like ruminating is the word used to describe this card. Made up fear, isn't it? Like just things you anxiety and panic and all sorts of things that you keep yourself in your head with, and then your emotions get all messed up, and then you're a mess. You can avoid that. If you're not ready to move forward in life, you're simply not ready. But are you not ready because you're genuinely still not ready? Or are you not ready because you enjoy feeling the sadness and keeping yourself stuck in some... Do you remember the never-ending story? The mud, the swamp of sorrow, I think it was called. Like, don't let yourself sink in this watery, undoing, unstable, unwilling to grow up and move forward and benefit yourself properly, unwilling to manifest your own future, and you're constantly stuck in the past. Like, why would you do that? All you're being asked by the universe to do is to take a few minutes and just breathe deeply. I'm even feeling it. I feel so heavy. Like the world around you wants to spin and benefit you with this old known. And you keep weighing yourself down with everything that was, is, and ever could be. So that you keep yourself in the state of, what else can I learn from this same puddle of water, by spilling it and picking it back up again. Over and over. Devourer of the waters comes in and flows it out. Undressing of the salad comes in and puts it back. The fairy guide comes in to help you move forward. But Epona the wild daughter keeps saying, oh, well, you're still focused on the past. Here, let me keep you safe from it. this sabotage coming in from the Bodak to help you and it actually being beneficial to help you move through an initiation in life. Then the collective of pixies being there to keep you at a state of immaturity. How irritating. So what can you do about this? I mean, other than take a deep breath and jump off that cliff, but not literally. It's like that moment before you bungee jump. Like in all 1,000 different reasons. Like, just let go. Oh my God, how awesomely awesome. Spirit dancer, just let go. Just go and be happy, express yourself, do whatever the fudge it is you want to do. Just be you and be happy. And educate yourself on different cultures for the love of humanity. There's an entire bouquet on her head. It's not all the same thing she's thinking about. Get it? If each strand is some other thought and some other expression of her authentic self, how many different ways can she be and think? You can keep yourself stuck or you can go towards Epona's wild daughter. In order to get to Epona's wild daughter, you have to be, to allow yourself to see that the worst is over and that the people around you really give a shit about you. And you should just really, really, truly allow yourself the humility of admitting to yourself that you've been afraid to move forward. Because even your worst enemy at some point could still be your best friend. Everything that happened in the past, every single thing, can be changed to make it better in every which way that you can. But you have to enjoy dancing, jumping up and letting the world spin around you and knowing that your baseline is authentic divine self. How amazing the world would be if everybody lived knowing their divinity. Even if you only know that you're divine and nothing else, at least you know. But if you don't let yourself see it, you're going to keep thinking everything is, is out to get you. This card upright is sabotage that messes with you. Reversed, it's sabotage that helps you. So someone's been sabotaging you to help you move through a gate that you haven't been letting yourself move through. Ugh. Just freaking do it, Taurus. Boop boop. I don't know if you heard that. One more card just for them. Aw, Lace the Moon's daughter. This card, if you want to go by the basic definition, is about noticing the signs and synchronicities everywhere, paying attention to every detail. But it's also of union and marriage and a couple and partnership. With no bullshit. Like, there's no pretense between them. This one knows he's a complete mess and he's just in the dark and, stony and whatever else is going on with this being's body. We don't even know the story of this other one. But her, look at her. She knows she's the light of the party, like the hearth. And they love each other because of it. Both of them know who they are. They both know that they have I don't know if you can see this here, a weird shadow side to each of them. But they still do things together. They're still, yin and yang. And if there's someone in your life that is kind of keeping an eye on you in a creepy way, maybe it's time you look at things a little differently. Change your perspective on it. Really think about it and look at it in every single way. Because usually most of the phantoms you see in other people, they're reflections of yourself. So if you think someone's being shady to you, it might just be you being shady to someone. Instead, be your divine self, please. I love you. Bye.